That song, literally hands down the best song in the Genshin soundtrack. I didn't intend for it to come on, but it did. I also didn't realize I'd been sitting here for so long trying to get ready. Hi, Veggie Man. How are you doing on this Monday evening? It is Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. Oh, shit. I've spent here so long getting ready and I'm still not ready. Hi. I am gonna sit here and continue getting ready. Apparently, I got TTS. It's not. It's an alternative. It's not the same. It's not as great as it was, but it's a thing. I'm getting it. I'm starting it up. I forgot to open a couple of programs. Oops. Let me just yeah, do that for you. There you go. Sorry. Hi, Dee. Okay, so I hope it's also. I haven't used Mix It Up before, or for a long time anyway, but that's how I'm gonna do the text to speech now. It should work, fingers crossed, but I also don't even have my Squishmallows up. This is super professional start here. I'm good. A Squishmallow will pop up in a second. It'll get there. There we go. There she is. Oh my gosh. Well, hello. Now we are finally ready. We can start the stream. I'm not sure how long I will stream for today. Just because the lack of sleep is getting to me. I have a headache. We'll see how we go. But I am okay to be streaming. I'm looking forward to streaming. We're gonna be working on some Genshin stuff. Whoop. Oh no! Oh no! That's why the thing looked all weird. I've got it, look at that. I've got it in the center and not off to the side. There we go. Oh, even that's not where it should be. Why is that so far off? There we go. Okay. There we go. Now we can start stream. Hopefully. My plan for today, because I want to continue working on the Genshin set. I had no idea what you threw at me. I had something covering my screen. Let me bring up a thing. I didn't turn my music down, did I? My bad. Can you even hear me? How's that? The emo. Oh, the emo. Enough words. Yep. Slimes. Genshin slimes. This was my plan for today, just because I want something simpler to work on, because it's either I work on these slimes or I do these. So one or the other. I'm going to be doing both eventually. Just depends on what I want to work on today. I feel like slimes would be the easier-ish option. It's just a blob with some extra things on them. So I was like, I'm going to go for the easy route today. It's like the end of the week for me. Like, I know it's Monday, but it's kind of like, you think slimes? Okay, cool, because I think slimes too. It is the end of the week for me, kind of, because it's like, this is Marlowe's last day at work, so it's kind of the last day that I'm going to be streaming, and then I'm going to have a few days off and then start. My week kind of starts like Thursday, Friday-ish. Oh, everything's so whack. Why did I hide them? I need to bring them back to the middle. These, by the way, I I don't have them as a thing that you can throw yet, specifically. I have them in the throw anything. So you do have a chance to throw them at me, but you can't specifically go, oh, I want to throw this at you. But like the where is it? Throw something. There we go. This one. And it just throws a bunch of apparently 4 different Stardew Valley stuff in a Moogle. You hate Mondays? Oh no. Monday is just another day for me. Like it's not like I have I don't want to say I don't have a job. I do, but it's casual, so it's not like I start like a job, like a 9 to 5 job on Monday kind of thing. So I don't really have that same, like Monday's just another day, but it's okay, Veggie Man. I'm here. Oh, that is big. Thinking we can't go wrong by adding in a subdivided cube. I did get some reference images, like some better ones than this, but I forgot to organize them, so I'm dealing with what I got at this point. And I was thinking Animo slime first, because he's like the most slimy shape, most simple slime shape, I guess. And then I can kind of just build off of it. Might have to add in a little bit more detail. I don't know why it's so hard to make a slime shape. I don't want to make them a circle. Interesting soundtrack, but okay. Today on the way to school, the train stopped for an hour, and then the way home, police stopped the train. Okay. Wonder what was happening there. That sucks though. It's like, you just want to go home. You don't want to be stuck on a train. And you don't know anything about Genshin. I feel like I should know more about Genshin. I've played it a little bit. I love it. But I don't know that much about it. But I think that the slimes are really cute, so. Also, in my little research, they were like a little bit, they were kind of like leaning forward, kind of, so. Yeah, slime. I feel like that's a pretty good shape. Maybe like a little bit rounder here. I don't know, I just don't want to make it like a plain sphere. You know, I want to add some kind of interest to it. I'm hoping that's not going to be too detailed. I feel like any less detailed and it would look like it's not detailed enough. So I'm hoping this is going to be okay. Gonna flatten out the bottom. Or maybe I shouldn't have flattened out the bottom because it's going to be like floating in midair. It doesn't really have a bottom to it. Because it's still very square looking. I don't know if you can tell, but like it's very like it's not round, it's quite square. So I'm just gonna scale these like cornery bits in. There you go, just a touch, and that made a world of difference. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell. I asked people on the train sitting next to me if they know what's happening, and they all looked at me like I was stupid. No, they probably didn't know either. I don't know. I hope it wasn't like a terrible thing that happened, but I mean, if it only happened today, then you'll probably find out later. Maybe some people will be talking about it tomorrow. Who knows? Okay, I think I am happy with that as like a base slime shape. I think it's like a little bit pointy at the front. A little less pointy. It's good. It's good. Actually, I can just call this Animo Slime. I hope it will too. I don't know if I showed you exactly which slime I was gonna do, but I'm gonna do what's called an Animo slime. And Animo is basically the wind element in Genshin. So they're these slimes that have got little wings on them. In which case, maybe I should make this dude not so flat on the bottom then, because he's kind of floating and flying. He's a bit more rounded. What to do, what to do. We'll see how this goes. I can always reshape it a little bit later. I'm tempted to do just really lazy unwrapping just like that. It works. Most of the slimes are also symmetrical in their designs, so I should be able to get away with it. Or maybe not. What do I do? What do I do? Oop.
Mr. Talent will rub his tentacles on my art.
Thanks. Thanks, G-Man. Play like 5 hours of Genshin, so I know a little of the monsters. Slimes are so cute. The slimes are cute! And then we just go and murder them. Okay, where's my reference? I need to do the little wings. What? What's up, rolling hippogriff? What's wrong? Ah! Hey, Shira. Thanks for throwing shit at me. It goes by too fast. I don't even see it because I hear it and then I look over and it's gone by the time it's there. By the time I look over. What am I doing? Oh no! Is Twitch being a butt again? Twitch is usually pretty stupid. Thanks for the follow. I was worried by the message that you came in with. But thank you. I appreciate it. And basically, at the moment, I'm just like kind of eyeballing the shape of the wings here. They're kind of these really rounded. And remember, these are going to be like low poly So that way they're nice and optimized. So I'm not worried too much about like trying to make it look super neat, I guess. It's always easier to add more detail than it is to take detail away. But that's not too bad, I don't think. Just enjoying my work. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome in. I'm glad I hope you continue to enjoy it. Yeah, just making some little Genshin models. Because this is what I enjoy doing. And what is this song? I forgot. What I was saying. Yeah, I've stopped kind of doing work to please other people. I'm doing work for myself. So that's just where I was going with that. More of like a conversation that was happening yesterday, so. Actually, it probably would just be easier. Oh, wings are actually kind of a little bit difficult. Add in a little bit more detail here though, just to round it out a tiny bit. I think that's okay. A bat with Loki horns. Interesting. Yeah, Sophie's here. She's a little sleepy butt, but she's in here. She's been a sleepy butt all day. But she has been keeping me company, so I'll forgive her. I think this little bit needs to be smaller and come off more that angle. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And then I'm just gonna unwrap it as is, that way I'm really lazy about it. Ignore this is just the texture of the other model that I did. I can't be bothered changing it. What I might do with this one is just extrude it back. Do I subdivide it? Because then I will make it really rounded, but I think it adds too much detail for what I want. Maybe a bevel? Kind of. It's doing some funky stuff. I think because of these points here. I might just apply it and then fix it up manually. Yeah, it was definitely because of that. Okay, so it's gone really weird. Just for that one, and then the rest is fine, apparently. And I might make these just a little bit more pointy, a little bit more defined. So I'll add in a little bit extra detail here. And then so these points I'll just put in like that. Yeah, not too bad. And the other one's fine. It's okay, we got a wing. Now you see almost my sister's birthday, so I want like a bat with a Slytherin badge and Loki horns, but I know people aren't comfortable with Harry Potter all right now. Oh, yeah, that's right. Lalo's trying to get me to play Hogwarts Legacy. But yeah, because of that whole thing, I'm kind of like, not sure if I will. It's not like I've been like super into Harry Potter anyway. I was never really, yeah, just never really that into it, but oh, and that's messed with my UV up here. Okay. I'm not going to add too much detail into it, so we should be okay to get away with that. Well, thanks for popping in, Rolling Hippogriff. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you're uncomfortable with it, like I full on have played it, but I don't tell people as I don't feel like being judged. Oh no. I'm not going to judge you for it. Like, it's one of those real gray areas, I feel like. Yeah. I don't know, if you had no idea, like if you weren't really like on the internet that much and you had no idea really who, like, obviously J.K. Rowling like created it and everything, but like you didn't know the whole controversy and thing, like I don't think you should be shamed for playing a game for something that you enjoy, kind of thing. Like, yeah. I hope things have died down at least a little bit now, but I think people really did just take it quite a bit too far. Okay, we've got a nice curve to the wing. Cool, cool. And then we just got to put them in place. Which I think they're kind of just like floating around up here-ish. I think. I guess it doesn't really have to be too accurate, does it? And we'll mirror it to create a second one. There's that little animal slime. As a non-binary human myself, I'm staying away from the game. Which is fair, yeah. That's fair, that's fair. No goodbyes, just see you later. I love that. But yeah, I love that. I don't know if you're even still here, but I do love that. I believe in that saying, as you see you later was the last thing. It was it. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Shearer. It's fine that you play the game. People love the world and the characters, so I understand why people play it, but at the same time, people need to acknowledge and know the bad stuff she has done. I think that's good, Veggie Man. Like, that's kind of the thing that I'm on as well, is like, I'm not going to play it because, I mean, I was mildly interested to play it. Yeah, I get why people want to play it. People just want to play a fun game and not bring like politics, and it's not even politics, but like bring real world issues into a game that they want to enjoy and just have fun and like the look of, and I don't know, it looks like it's probably, aside from everything, a decent game. But yeah, I feel like you can't just ignore everything. Good on anyone who boycotted it, I guess. And like, yeah. It's hard. It's hard. Okay, Shearer. I see. So, just some family drama there, I guess. Okay, let's continue unwrapping. I'll leave the wing to go in last, I think, because this is the most important thing. This is like all the bits and pieces of slime. I wonder if I could just put them all in here roughly like that. I don't know if this is the most accurate, probably not, thing to do, but I don't really care, to be honest. And I can change up the UV wherever I need to. Okay, cool. Thanks! I'm just gonna call you Hippogriff. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you. You're an awesome person. No problem buying one game, but buying all other merch is not something I will be doing. Yeah, if I want Harry Potter themed merch, I would get shit off Etsy or whatever to support individual sellers who don't give royalty to JK. Yeah, and like supporting local, not even necessarily local, but yeah, supporting artists and stuff. I think that's a good way to do it. Oops, I need to apply the mirror before I merge them. Did I make this transparent? Oh, I made it black. Okay. I didn't oopsie. Actually, I could have just reloaded the image. Okay, that's whatever. Because all I'm going to go in here is delete it and save it.
Ice cold water.
Thanks, Veggie Man. I need it because I got a headache today, so. Which is probably not from the lack of water, but the lack of sleep, but. Point still stands. I am drinking! I just drank a lot of water. Water. I think that's actually a good color to start with. Kind of, maybe a little bit lighter. We'll start with that color and then we'll just go for. Yeah, see, I didn't even see what it was. That's okay. As long as you guys are having fun throwing shit at me, that's fine. That's the main thing. I don't even have my tablet out. I put it away so I could play games earlier. I've been playing Raft lately, actually. Is anyone familiar with Raft? Fantastic Beasts bother me so bad, Dumbledore being too young and McGonagall being alive. I can't really weigh in on this. I've never seen Fantastic Beasts. I knew it was like Harry Potter universe, but like I've never seen it. I have no knowledge of it whatsoever. I am making a Genshin Air slime. Formerly known as Animo slimes. But yes, I am. I thought you were here when when I was like explaining stuff, so I didn't think to say so again. Not in like a, oh, I thought you were here, goddamn Shiro, how dare you, but just like, oh, I just thought that you were. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, whatever. It's fine, and I'll blend it out later. Might have been, but muting constantly to talk to my father. Ah, that's all good. That's all good. Yeah, making some slimes today. Cause why not? The reason actually is because I'm putting off doing these. I've been showing these off like the past 3 streams, I think. Because I am gonna do them. And I did actually make. I'm probably going to. I don't know if I'm going to reuse the one that I already make for Shanling's model, or whether I'll just redo it again in like more detail, but we'll see. The wings aren't actually white, are they? No, they're kind of the same model as, not same model, same color as the really light green here. Yeah. They're cute, that could be a reason. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to deny that. What I do need though is some white details. To go on the wings. It's hard to see. I'm tempted to open Genshin for some reference, to be honest. Unless I just don't worry about it being super accurate. Oh my gosh! Hi! Steam Shell Kid, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. How are you? Hi, I'm Bella. I make 3D models of stuff that you can throw at me. That's the kick that I've been on lately. But yeah, I'm just a 3D artist doing my thing. How was your stream? What did you do? Let me wait. Sorry, Shira, your message got held. I haven't had to do shoutouts before. No, that didn't work. There we go. Oh, never mind, that did work. Ah! That didn't work! Ah! You can tell, I haven't done this before, but, shit. I'm so sorry. Hi! I'm sorry for messing it all up, but thanks for the raid, and thank you, wonderful Steam Show Kids follows for the follows. I was really appreciated because I'm nearly at 500. I'm so excited. You did a quick doodle, but you're about to fall asleep. Oh no, is it really late for you? It's kind of late for me. It's like it's 10:20 at night. I'm super tired as well. So yeah, don't feel like you have to stick around or anything. That is all good. You go take care of yourself. I'm doing like some Genshin models, so that's the 2 that I've done before. I've got some other stuff. Where are they? These ones. That's what I do. That's where I spend all my time pretty much. Just doing all that, so. You just have a garbage sleep schedule? I can relate to that. Like here, get some rest? Yeah! You do that. Please do. I appreciate it. And also, like anyone else who did come in with the raid, I don't expect you to stick around or anything. Feel free to go take care of yourself, get some water or some food or rest or whatever you need. You can't hear? Wait. We might have some ads. Oh, I forgot about ads. Oh no. Maybe I should actually unwrap this a bit better. Or do I just do it really lazily? I think I might just go the lazy route with this and not make it like super accurate. Um, but like enough to get the vibe, you know? I'll go in with like a darker line. Just because I can't be bothered redoing my unwrapping. This music goes hard for no reason, but I don't hate it. Wait, Shira, what do you mean what the fuck, Bella? You have Ko-Fi and Ete and I don't know them? Oh yeah, that's kind of a recent thing. I don't like plugging my shop and stuff all the time. Like, I don't want to be a constant walking advertisement of my store. But sure, I'll use this as an opportunity. If you're interested in getting any of the assets, like if you're a streamer and you also use the Twitch integrated throwing system and you would like any of the assets that I've done, so that way your viewers can also throw objects at you and bully you, I have a Ko-Fi and an Etsy store. Things are a little bit cheaper on Ko-Fi because they don't have like platform fees and everything. Etsy, I still get the same amount, but it's more cost to you because all the fees are going to Etsy. Do with that what you will. Where's my references again? I feel like the wings need a little bit more detail, but that's really all that they are, is just a flat color with a little swirl in them. So let's just move on to the slime. Because the slime's pretty cool. We got... This music, by the way, is from the Genshin soundtrack. I have been obsessed with the Genshin soundtrack lately. It's just so good. Does this turn into... I think it's a swirl. Once I get bigger streamer and figure out how to do shit, I will have to hunt. Ooh, yeah. It's pretty easy to set up. I'm actually putting together... It's really funny. I'm actually putting together a video tutorial at the moment because like I do have like written instructions as like a tutorial. So like when you buy it, you're not just left in the dark. You know, I walk you through how to set them up and everything. But at the moment, I was like, a video tutorial would probably be easier for some people. So I'm in the middle of doing that right now. But yeah, and this is the thing, like don't feel pressured to buy anything. It's just another way to support me. Like don't feel the pressure to do it. Please. I don't actually know how these swirls are supposed to look. I'm just looking at screenshots, and this is why it's like I could just open up the game so that way I could like look at them and see how they look on all angles. I don't know why I'm filling this in. It's going to be filled in with white. And it would be a lot better for like, oh no, this is a good reference, I feel like. Oh, this is a really good reference. I wish I saw this one before. I do stream, but this stream is not about me or what I stream. Please focus on Bella, but thank you for looking. Yeah, there we go. So Shiro also streams. I mean, I kind of just assume that most people also stream. It almost sounds like Halloween music. I'm not sure I like it. I was about to skip it. You guys hear that bit? That's like iconic Genshin-y. We're skipping it though. We're just skipping a lot of songs today, apparently. Ah! What are you throwing at me? I have so much limited space on my computer, so like everything's getting hidden. What if I just put this here? This is the reference that I'm looking at right now, by the way. I thought this was a really good view of like the side bit. But these ones, oh, maybe these are the small slimes. You know what? Screw this. Screw this. I'm opening up Genshin. Or not? Hello? Okay. I do not know what happened there, but it was a thing. Anyway, I'm not playing Genshin. Okay, just putting that out there. I'm not playing Genshin. I'm gonna turn the volume down because I don't want to hear it. Oh, I hope it didn't show anything. Personal info. Oh, we gotta give Sophie a treat. Oh, but she's so sleepy. She is fast asleep and you're gonna wake her up with a treat. Oh, for later. Wait, I just saw you. Okay. Remind me later, I'll give her a treat. Also, this might be a good time to say that, like, I am probably never, ever, not ever going to be playing Genshin on stream. Because I don't know, I'm new to it. I don't know how to, like, be, like, really good at the game. I'm not good at the game. I'm terrible at it. I feel like people would watch me and be, like, so pained watching me play. But I did get Yamiko recently, so there's that. But what I want to do is the archive. And so in here, this is the one that I'm making. And so, yeah, look at that. There's so much detail that I wouldn't have seen from any of the screenshots. So that swirl that I did was like completely wrong. Alright. Ah, I saw that one. You threw Leah at me. And Shane. How dare you throw Shane at me? Bok. Chicken. Bok bok. Maybe I can salvage this actually. Just add like some, it's got like fluffy cloud kind of appearance to it. Also, yes, this is the outline color. It's going to be a lot easier if I just do the outline first and then fill it in with the white. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's salvageable. I was halfway there. I just didn't see all of this amazing detail. And there's a missing pixel in here that I'm gonna have to fix up, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, and then we've also got... See, I wouldn't have ever seen these. Alright, and then we got this really complicated swirl, but like, I like it. I wish I could make it just a little bit smaller. Wait, can I? Because it's windowed? I don't think I can. No, I can't change the size of the screen. That's okay. It'll just have to take up like a whole quarter of my monitor here. And this is what I was talking about with the wings. So it does have a little bit of detail there. Okay, I'll go in and I'll fix up the wings as well. Just roughly sketching it out. Maybe I should have it go back more. Let's really swoop this one around. Not quite that high though. This is so difficult. Then we go that one higher and around. Cool. Feels okay, man. I'm sorry I don't have cool emotes. Unless if you have like 7TV or better TTV, whatever it is, then you see the emotes and that's cool. But I can't see the emotes because I am lame and boring. How you doing, Softy? I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. I don't know if this is the first time you've come in. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible friend. It's just put all my racing stuff away. Ooh, I see. Racing stuff. What kind of racing? That will have to be close enough. And then we'll just rotate around a bit, see this front section. On the puta. I don't think I've heard anyone refer to a computer as a pewter for so long. I know my parents do, but like I don't think outside of that I've heard anyone say that. Hopefully this one isn't gonna be like coming around too much and interfering with the eyes. So I'm gonna keep it like a little bit more squished, I think. I love my puta. Pewter, computer. At least I hope that's what softy means, or this has been a severe miscommunication. And this shape is really difficult for my tiny little brain. This will have to be close enough. That's close enough. I feel like, oh, it's gonna be too close now. Well, we'll see. All my friends are inside of it. Oh, softy. That's okay. Having internet friends is cool. Who even has real world friends anymore? Not me. You mean you can go outside and see friends in person? Sounds wild. And this is why I did the green first, because it's just a lot easier. Rather than trying to do it in white and then doing the green later and trying to have to get it line up exactly with the white, it's just so much easier. Ill humans, yeah, right? They usually come here because I don't like leaving my cat alone. Oh, I mean, that's a win-win, really. I mean, if I was your friend, then it's like I get to see you and I get to see your cat. I mean, what could be better? Sounds like an amazing deal, really. Oops, wrong button. Ah, and this was the easiest slime too. I've got all the others to do. I hope it's going to be worth it. Or else this will just be the only one that I do. Oops. Why do I keep cutting in that line? Specifically GT, I'm assuming Gran Turismo 3 racing though. Not that it'll have any meaning. Not a lot of meaning. I know Marlo has a bunch of Gran Turismo games. Usually, because he collects like old, like PlayStation games, stuff that he's played from his childhood and stuff. So he's got a couple, but yeah, not a lot of meaning for me. I'm sorry. I do still have a little bit of a headache, but like it's not getting worse. Just learn to ignore them at this point. But thanks for looking out for me. I'm doing okay. A specific rule set for cars. I see. That still also doesn't mean a lot to me. Sorry. Also, hi, Lost. How you doing? Glad to have you back. I feel like it's been a little while. Or maybe it hasn't. I don't know. Time's been a bit weird lately, if I'm completely honest. I'm doing okay. Just doing some Genshin modeling. A little bit more chill tonight because I'm a little sleepy and my head hurts, but just vibing. For the most part, I'm doing good. Thank you. It's an obsession I always had, and now that I'm single, I was like, damn, I can finally try this properly. I see. Wait, so you've got like the full kind of racing setup, like chair and steering wheel kind of thing? Is that what you were talking about? That's so cool though. Hell yeah, why not? Like if anyone doesn't support your interests, like it's like what harm is that doing? But anyway, I'm glad. It sounds fun. It sounds cool. It does sound expensive, but sounds cool. You're gonna go, Veggie Man? No problem. Thanks for popping by. Always good to see you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, this would probably be a lot easier if I zoomed in too, but we reached the end. I made that a bit darker because I thought it might have clashed too much, but it looked too dark then. I may have made everything a little bit too close together. He's just a little squished slime. He's fine. I can't make this circular. It is very expensive. Yeah, but like as soon as I said that, I was like, well, it's kind of not really different to like a lot of things that people do. That's like, I mean, in a way, it's just a hobby, right? Like people who get into and do VR stuff, which one day I will. That's expensive. Everything's expensive. They say money can't buy happiness, but well, here we are, right? You got a VR headset too. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If I was to get a VR headset, I'd probably get one used as well. Um, yeah. One day I will. I played Beat Saber once on the. We had VR headsets at my uni, and I played Beat Saber once, and that's the only time I ever got to use it because it was always like booked out, and other people wanted to use it. Um, and I've been like so like mesmerized by it ever since. And that was like 2, 3 years ago now. When was that? When did I graduate? 2018? 29? Wait, 2019. So, oh, there we go. There's our little slime. Wait, no, that's not our little slime. Gotta redo these wings. I was kind of on the right track with the designs in them. Oh, see, that makes a lot more sense now that I can rotate around. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense. The design that's going on there. It's very smart. I think most people that sell it do sell it because of motion sickness. Yeah, I'm motion sickness, and I see a lot of people are just like, oh, I used it once or used it a handful of times and just need to like sell it to like buy something that's more important to them, which is good for like us that want like don't care too much and we just want to get into it a bit cheaper. Did I do this? Oh no, it's going the right way. Okay. What kind of VR headset? I have been interested in getting one, but I can't make a decision on which one to get. I don't have any input on that. Me personally, I was just going to look into getting the Oculus Quest, preferably the second one, you know, now that that's been out for a little while. I feel like it would, like, the first one would be a lot cheaper at this point, but like it'd be far outdated by now too. But the one I have used in the past was actually a HTC Vive because it was that long ago. Okay, that's close enough. It is called meta now, and I refuse to say it. Okay. So I'm assuming, I guess a kayak game, that would be fun. But like a fishing game, do you just sit there and fish? Is it just like a fishing simulator? Because I mean, I can't really knock that. I used to play pro bass fishing when I was younger. Oh, that you just unlocked some memories for me, Softy. Okay, and what I think I might do is from the front, I want a little bit more of the like spikiness to it, I guess. I can't because I didn't unwrap this side here, so I can't be like too precise with it. But I can make it a little bit better, I think. I hope. It just means that like this side here is kind of just stretching the detail that is between it. But I think it's good enough, you know? It's good enough. We have our first slime. Not entirely finished yet though. I do need to save the image and make some changes. Kind of regret selling my joystick throttle combination because I really want to try a flying sim with a VR headset. I was about to say I didn't even know that was a thing, but then I was like, wait, of course that's a thing. I'm sure if anyone's gonna get motion sick in VR, that would 100% be the way to do it. Sounds kind of cool though. You know, just living out your wildest fantasies of flying. Why not? Ah, this is too much effort. Should have just done it how I did it yesterday and just select out the bits like this. The pieces are a bit too close together for my liking, so that's my fault, but Valve Index is cool because you can buy these tracking things and just move around. Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about like the points that you can have up to like 11-point tracking or something, where you put them on your knees and your feet and your elbows and stuff. I see people do that a lot for VR chat stuff, and I'm like, you are absolutely insane. They're like $500 each. Driving backwards. I can see how that would be a thing. But yeah, I guess it's just something you can build up a tolerance to, so. That's pretty cool though. So, were you playing your racing game in VR? Because that could be pretty fun. Yeah, okay, that's awesome. Not sure if that's something that I would do. I'd probably just stick with good old Beat Saber VR chat. VR chat mainly because I want to make avatars for VR chat. It's kind of the direction that I'm heading in, but I don't even have a VR set, so kind of pointless right now. Okay, and then we got the last side. Song's a bit much. Okay, and there is our texture. I'm gonna save it, but then I remember this time I'm gonna save the JPEG version too. Which program do I need? I've got so much open on my hotbar here. And then just replace it with the JPEG version. There. I need to name these other ones properly. I just didn't even look at them when I was naming them. Oops. Alright. Alright. Oh, I missed what you said, Softy. I'm so sorry. I assume it would be very easy to drive because it's like... I don't like this song being in here. I'm pretty sure it plays once every stream, even though there's like over 1,200 songs in this playlist, and it still plays every stream. Yeah, because it would be like how you're driving normally. Anime slime. Oh, it's actually so cute. Wait, that's actually so cute. Look at him, he's just a little guy. Not that one. Okay, first of all, I'm going to add it into the everything one. Why don't I just turn the everything one into just the Genshin one for now? I don't know why. You saw me, I disabled that folder, and yet it's still got some of these enabled. I hate it. Like, why? Why is it still... I don't get it. But not all of them, it's just some of them. It's so frustrating. And I have an extra Raddies folder because I was recording the video earlier. Okay, so... I did enable it, right? I did, and out of 5 items, none of them were a slime. Maybe I'll just a slime. Just a slime. Look at him! He's so cute! He's flying! There he goes! No, I've always wanted to test out. I'm pretty sure it's in here. Allow collisions with other items. I want to see how that works. Doesn't really, whoops. Look like it does anything. We'll see. But there we go. We got an anime slime. It only took an hour, but progress. Hi, Evil Quinzel. He's just laughing at me throwing slimes constantly. That's fair. It's completely fair. Okay, what slime am I doing next? Hi! How are you doing? Okay, there's 6 other slimes to choose from. Oops, wrong one. Just this. Choose now. Otherwise, I'm gonna do a pyro slime because the pyro slime is also easy. Making some slimes. That's what I'm doing because I'm doing a bunch of like Genshin themed stuff. So now I'm doing the slimes, and as you saw, they're like items that you can throw at me. Like that. That's pretty much, that's what I've been doing lately. Until I get bored of it, because I put these kinds of items up on my store for other people to buy. Other streamers to buy, other people, so. Dendro Slime! Okay, you're the only person that said something, so I'm gonna do Dendro Slime. And I'm gonna go back to here. That way we can get the little... I love the little itty baby Dendro Slimes, they're so cute. But I feel like the big Dendro Slimes are like... so much cooler. You know, they got this big glowy flower on them. I can't tell what's in the top of the flower, so I'm just gonna make that up. That was like, I kept looking through all of these screenshots trying to figure it out. But this will have to do. Okay, so Denjo Slime. I don't need too much of a reference just yet. Should be all good. And then get rid of his texture, so. What I'm gonna start with is I can basically see 3 layers of petals for the flower, and then there's these little fern kind of fronds in there too. I'm gonna start with the main flower, which will just be a plain to start with. I hate that it spawned over there. Alright, I'm just gonna focus on the side profile to start with. Probably did it a little bit too far up because I wanted it to come back down and touch kind of where the slime is there, but that's okay. Then we have a big curl up. I think that is more the shape that it should be, where it comes like right close to the body there. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna make this up a little bit. The widest part of the leaf is probably this part here. So just work back from there. Okay. And then I'll add a little bit more definition. This big scoop, although that's actually not as scoopy as I wanted it to be. Okay, I might... Because I want it like a little bit in for the stem here, but like I want it to be very exaggerated for the tip here. And that means I'm gonna have to rearrange the shape that I just made as well, but... And debating, because there's gonna be... like a lot of layers, so I'm not sure if I want to add in some more detail to it. Otherwise I could add in, like, make it a little bit more curved from this angle, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. Maybe it would be a little bit much to just keep it as is. Ooh, what are you cooking, Softy? I'm actually getting a bit hungry right now too. Okay. There we go. Like it just curves it out a little bit more. I don't want them to be like super flat though, so solidify modifier gives it some thickness. I don't know if you can very much tell there. It's gonna be okay for the leaf. It's gonna look a little bit weird in the stem, but I'll just fix that up manually later. Yeah, these leaves are all thick, chunky boys, so. I'm just thinking about what to do, because I'll apply. Okay. I'm going to unwrap this as is first. So that way I get just that basic shape of the leaf before we add the solidify modifier. Which is going to be important because if I apply the solidify modifier, then we have all this extra geometry that I don't want to unwrap. So we unwrap it first and then continue on from there. Just taking out some of that detail because it's got like all of these like hidden faces in here now. Just because it was a lot for it to work with. But it should be pretty okay. It's gone a little bit funky here. We'll see how it looks when I put the texture on it. And if I have to fix it up, it may just be okay. And because I feel like a lot of that's going to be hidden as well, so it should be okay. Another thing that I want to do is it's got these little spikes underneath as well. So just debating how to do that. If I grab these faces and inset them to make them a bit smaller. Maybe. This is just kind of making a base to like extrude the spike out from. And I think that might actually be. It's still got the. It hasn't messed with the UV too much. And just extrude it out and scale it down. It's a bit wider than I was expecting. I should just be able to scale that in. Make it a little bit more thorny. There we go. And the UV for it should be still pretty good because that's just the point that I've extruded out. Hopefully. Nah, not quite. This point. There we go. I patched it up. So this point is still just the middle of there. So it's as if you're looking at it from like this angle here, pretty much, that UV. And then I think, because that worked out so well, I will just do the same here. It's gonna go a little bit wonky though, apparently. Hopefully this doesn't mess with it too much, the shape. Nah, it's still pretty good. And by the way, I'm just double tapping G, which moves the vertices like along the line that's like already there. It's pretty handy. So that way it's not kind of moving it out into like the void essentially. I'm gonna do the same thing, extrude it out, scale it to 0. Now I think this thorn is a little bit too small. Gotta have it noticeable. That will do for now. And then we just gotta patch up the UV here as well because it's not recognizing that that point was scaled to nothing. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But that is... in a second. That's a leaf! One whole leaf. And then from my 3D cursor, because my 3D cursor is in the middle, that means I can duplicate and rotate it around that center point there. And now we have 3 very quickly starting to come together. What I might do though, I'm sitting here, I'm just getting more and more hungry. So I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll only be gone like a couple of minutes, and then I'll be back. I'm not really back yet, but I got a muffin, and apparently Sophie, I don't know if maybe my sibling has given her a muffin before, like part of her muffin or something before, but she has just become obsessed. She sees muffin wrappers and I don't know, she's just obsessed. um, is Shiro still here? Because I might give her a little treat now that she's awake. No, what are you doing? I'm sorry you guys can't really see her. I can't really move my camera too much. I have it taped to the bottom of my monitor right now because I don't have a stand for it. Anyway, I'm leaving again. It's just because Sophie got up out of her bed. I wanted you guys to see. She's like, yes, does that hand hold a muffin? Where's my... I'll put my little bee right back on the screen. So I'm here, but I'm not really here. Hello? No. Personal space, Sophie. I'm still going to be back in like 2 minutes. have appeared. She was trying to get as close as she physically could while not stealing my muffin. I don't know what she's doing. She started just trying to attack the mat, I think. Hey, come here. You want this? Oh, big stretch. You guys can't see it. Big stretch. I'm gonna give her a treat. You want a treat? You wanna get right close to the camera? Hey? Crunch, crunch. There we go. Here's Sophie, everyone. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Lost, that is totally okay. It's not like the worst one or anything. I love the design. I love the design of the Dendro slimes. I was definitely a little bit intimidated to do it. So the fact that you were like, do a Dendro slime, to me that's kind of like, okay, I can't procrastinate doing it or anything. But no, like I had a pretty okay idea of how I would go about it. Like you just break stuff down into their simpler shapes. And like now I'm going to work on the second level of petal, which should be pretty easy. I'm just going to turn it to the side again, that way I can get that nice side profile. But yeah. Not a problem at all. I'm pretty sure Sophie has left the building. She wants me to let her out. What do you want? Okay, give me 2 seconds. I am back. I need to do a thing. I just need to do this. My bad. I'm sorry. You saw nothing. Okay, let's continue with the petals. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. I can even select it. Jesus. It probably would be easier to hide these for now. Maybe they will be easy to hide them for now. Alright, in the shape of these, again, just gonna start with the side profile. So the shape of them, they kind of went up and they did that whole swoopy thing too. And then they go out. I can't really see the tip of that one. That's pretty... yeah, that's about what it is. Definitely could have done this an easier way, the bit that I'm doing now, but hindsight being 2020 and all that. Because what I would have done if I was smart about it. Actually, I'm gonna put this center line in like straight away because that's what I actually want to be like the outline of this shape here. These side bits are actually gonna come all the way up, like over here. Yeah. So for now I've just hidden it, so that way from this angle I can select it and it's not going to affect that middle line that I put in. That middle line, I want exactly where it is. So I've hidden it, so it's not going to be affected. Maybe it's going to be a little bit harder because I'm not going to be able to see where it is for a little bit, but maybe go up like a little bit more. Have like a very gradual slope coming down. The thing that I should have done when I was smart and then forgot about it and then should have done it right now because I'm totally a smart person. Proportional editing, so that way I can just grab like one piece and it kind of grabs the surrounding ones too. Just makes it a bit smoother. And then if I Alt H to unhide it, we get that nice shape. Yeah, that's about close enough for now until I add in my extra detail bits down the side. These kind of really curvy shapes are usually quite difficult, just to kind of wrap my head around. That song was also awesome. And then we go into really chill Genshin music. I like the song. That was cool. Okay, I think that is a good shape for our petal, unless maybe I should make it a lot wider at the base. Yeah, I need to make it wider at the base too, so that way it's more of like a cup. That's easy peasy fix. I think with the other layers of leaves, it should also be fine. But if I do bring that other leaf back, I'm pretty sure this also has to be a lot bigger in relation to them. Yeah. Alright, but I've got the leaf basically starting where I want it to, so I'll just put my 3D cursor to selected, and then scale it up from that 3D cursor point, just like that. This song's interesting. It's Minecraft. Well, on the Minecraft soundtrack, at least. Alright, let's add a solidify modifier like we did before. And then we'll just have to go in. Wait, what we do first is unwrap it. Leaf shape. Move it out of the way for now. I'm gonna drink some water because I just coughed. Proportional editing is like my best friend. Proportional editing is great, but I feel like when I was learning Blender, I didn't know about it for the longest time, so I guess my mind just kind of defaults to doing things manually sometimes. Oops, wrong one, this one. And then let's just patch up some of these things here. Oops. Center. That should be fine. I don't mind that the stem is going to be pretty low detail. Don't really mind at all. I really wish I could see what emotes you guys are using. I'm gonna have to get whatever it is. Okay, and here's my first dilemma. I feel like these should be a lot. I think both of them could do with being a lot fatter. So first I'll work my way up from the bottom. So we'll go with these ones. Do the proportional editing. I turned proportional editing off. I was wondering why I wasn't doing anything. Alright, and I'm just gonna have to replace these ones again. It also needs to be a lot more rounded. Okay, I'm just gonna extrude out those ones to start with, but even if I just do that, I feel like that's gonna be like a big difference to the shape of it. And I'll just kind of fill it in between here and here. That means I'm gonna have to completely redo the UV again as well, but I feel like it'll be worth it. delete the faces that are now inside. This side to here. At least what I'll do is I'll go back and I will mirror it so that way I only have to worry about half. Yeah, like already I think you can agree that that is a better shape. So if I mirror it, delete the half that I don't, whoops, not that one, this half. Make it a little bit more pointy. Okay, now it's a little bit too wide now, I think. So dial it back in a little. Hope this is going to be a little bit better at least. Hopefully. Maybe that would also help. It's big enough, right? Yeah, it's plenty big. Okay. Now I've added these whole other sections now. How am I do this with the easiest way possible? Whatever, just unwrap. Yeah, I don't like it. Maybe I will just try and piece it in again manually. Bear with. Just gotta line up all these little bits now. But it actually, maybe this wasn't too hard of an option. It's gonna be pretty easy. Just because I don't want to have to re-unwrap everything. Because I feel like that would take longer. Sometimes the thing that you don't want to do because it seems so difficult is actually going to be the easiest thing in the long run. But this is actually... Because I'm just lining up where it would have been if that extra piece that I extruded out had have been there to start with. Like it would have just been attached to the side of these faces. Ta-da! It's like nothing ever happened. Yeah, that actually wasn't too difficult, so that's pretty good. Bring in the other two. Actually, maybe I could do this a little bit more if I rotate it by 120. There we go, it's actually in thirds. Oh right, it's not round. That's okay. I will place it properly in like where it should be on the slime later. This, I feel like... Oh, I forgot to move it back after I rotated it. I feel like half the problem is the cup bit just needs to be like a little bit deeper, like around. These bits perhaps. You know what, this is when we turn to just doing it manually and not worrying about symmetry. It's symmetrical enough. It's at least a better proportion to the other leaves now. And rotate it by 120. Okay, now that all three are in there, that actually doesn't look half bad. Layer 2 done. And now layer 3, I think I'm just going to be cheeky and, oh, I can see a little bit of what's in there. Unless I go into the game though, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to find like a top-down view. Yeah. Most of the references actually are just like all like closed up. Center of an iris or a lily. Yeah, so like I know what a lily looks like. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to wing it at that point. It's going to get the general idea at least. Like it's just going to be that small little detail that's not going to be super accurate, but it should be all good. What I'm going to do is I'm literally going to just duplicate one of these and reuse it. Make it a little bit thinner. And then also maybe not quite as exaggerated in the curve. Oh, they're like rotated actually. Okay, we can do that too. I'm gonna move the UV away so that way it's not gonna get confused later. And then what if it's kind of, maybe if I just like take this end piece. I can stop pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, and just rotate it like a twist. That's kind of pretty accurate to what I wanted actually. And it kind of, it breaks up the that it's stacked directly on top of that first layer. So just placing it so that way there's not many gaps, but also not as much clipping. And then duplicate it, rotate it 120. I could also be just giving this a random color as I go to make it a little bit more. That's not what I clicked on this one. Sorry, I hit my mic again. I'm sorry. I was about to say sorry, I hit my mic and then I hit it again. This is just to help differentiate a little bit. Give you kind of the idea of what it's going to end up looking like. Thanks, Lost. I appreciate your support while I'm doing this. I think it's turned out pretty cool though. And then how lazy do I be? Because I have a slight idea. Not sure. I'm selecting all of these, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. It's an idea. Okay, let's go individually in first, but then in general want them a bit bigger. Like, that's not too bad. As something to just stick in the middle there. I don't think. I actually, that's not that bad. All the clipping is a little bit weird though, so. Just trying to get it to fit in nicely. Actually, let's just merge that all together. That's probably going to be a lot easier. Oh, this is Inazuma music. I am up to the quests that are between Liyue and Inazuma, so gonna be going to Inazuma soon. Not yet, but soon. Oops. I'm not giving up on this idea. I think it's good. It's once again me spending so much detail and time on things that don't necessarily ever get noticed, so I think I'm just gonna leave it at that though, honestly. But let's texture this bad boy. Actually, I gotta unwrap it first. Whoops. Okay, I've got all these pieces that now need to fit in together. I do not want to unwrap this last piece that I just did, so I'm probably just gonna keep it as that. It can be very, very simple. I am not done. I gotta do the fern leaves. I am actually still a little bit undecided on that because I don't think that I would model them as I don't know, because I could just have them as I'm getting there. Oh, they're upside down. They're like the other way. They droop down, that's what I'm trying to say. So obviously really rough. Ideally though, that is how I would texture them normally. Just have like a really simple mesh, put on a fern like texture with transparency. I'm not sure for this one because the transparency is always a little bit weird in Twitch integrated throwing system. So I'm not sure really whether I try doing that or I feel like it would be way too detailed to model all that out as individual polygons for such a small item. I've already got a lot of detail in these. Maybe I should scale the detail down a little. But I feel like taking out any of the detail and it's going to be way too simple. Like if I was to take out some like rungs, like things around here, it just I don't know, it just seems a little bit too rough. Those extra lines definitely do give it a lot more shape to it, so oh, I could always try doing it this way, and then if it doesn't work, like if it ends up playing really weird, then whatever space I have already used, whatever texture space I've already used for them, I can just like do it the more extensive way anyway, if that makes sense. But that means I am going to keep this pretty simple and rough as well, because a lot of the detail will come from the texture itself. You're not going to see all of these hard edges quite as much. Yeah, I forgot about those, thanks. So we got a couple of those. We got essentially 3 of those, but they are like different shapes too, which is okay. Put them in the gap here so they're not quite so... And that is another thing, okay, I just realized as well, this flower is like, it's all relative to like the center. It's based on the very center of the world. It's not like shaped to be on a better angle for the slime. Or like, for example, oh, I thought it was a lot closer to the front, but that's okay. I'll put it a little bit further up to give us some more space to work with. And then it's just a bit more even because it's been rotated a little. We were maybe going to avoid them because fern can get rough. Yeah, I'll try do the just simple simple plane and put a texture on it, see how it goes. It'll either work or it won't. And I have a backup if it doesn't. Oh no, my phone is dying because I forgot to plug it in. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. And that means there's also going to be like some little grasses and stuff that I'm going to do too. Like there's a couple little grass things poking up, which as long as the fern method works, I'll probably just do the same thing for the grass, is just have them a very simple plain, like not even any like shape to it probably. And then just have the transparency doing most of the work. But you're right, it wouldn't be totally unlike me to just avoid them. This fern I might keep a little bit more true to a dendro slime. And I'm gonna put it in this space here. Just a little bit further back. Hair cards? Hair cards, yeah. I'm assuming you mean it's just like a plane that like follows the hair and then you've got just the strands painted onto that plane. So that way it looks like a bunch of different strands that are all very detailed, but it's really just a bunch of planes. Yeah. I haven't heard it be referred to as plain hair cards before, so. Yeah, that's as much detail as I'm gonna do for the grass. That's it. It doesn't even matter that it clips, but yeah, that'll let me put like maybe one strand, maybe like a little smaller strand, maybe another smaller strand, all just on one piece, and it's not gonna be too like expensive. I do like the aesthetic of the dendro slimes. They're pretty cool, they're nice, but yeah, kind of a pain, aren't they? If I just duplicate all three of these, rotate them around to be somewhere around the back. It's a lot of the hard work done anyways. Oh, we're not doing epic battle music. Alright, that'll at least give us a few little strands of grass. And then that should be it. I'll do a little more, a few strands on the back. I know there's like a little curl of the fern there. I'm ignoring it. I am actually ignoring that one. he can have some more grass on the back there. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, it's such a small little detail that I do not care about it. And now I have all of this. I'm probably going to rearrange these bits. I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but I'm gonna have to make them a little bit smaller to make way for all of the detail in the leaves. Why I didn't just scale them down at the same time to make them like the same size, I don't know. Save check. There you go. I feel like it's been a while, but also saving is just like a really simple habit for me, like especially in Blender. Like I will usually, if I take a second to pause, I just Control S as I take my hands off the keyboard. I don't even think about it. It's just one of those things. I don't even think about it either because it saves in such a split second. Like it's you don't like notice the time that it takes to save because it's instantaneous. So, but thank you. Oh no! Luckily, Blender's pretty good with its auto saves as well, so I hope you haven't lost like too much work like that. I might do these individually. I was gonna see if I could just like scale them down together, but it's probably just gonna be easier to do it like this. Oh. Okay. That should be pretty good. I'm hoping the body is going to have enough detail because we have like leaves and little clovers and stuff to paint, but it should be okay. There's a little very naked slime. Oh, some of these faces are really facing the wrong way. Recalculate. There we go. There we go. There we go. He's not much to look at the moment. I lost 2 hours worth one time, but that's been the worst so far. Oh, I hate losing work so much too. I would rather give up on a project than have to redo it. It's like such... I keep hitting my mic, I don't know why. I talk with my hands a lot, that's why. Yeah, it's such the worst like demotivator for me. I can't do it. I hate it. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just displaying all of these with our very... These look good. This dude's a little bit shit for now. He'll look good. We'll pull it together. But that's honestly about all I can do tonight. I don't want to start on the texturing because that is going to be a whole process in itself, and I don't want to be up until like 2 a.m. again. um, Working on a very large environment, too many polygons. Oh no! Did you end up redoing it though? I wouldn't be able to. That really sucks. I hope at least it was maybe a little bit of a learning lesson for you, perhaps. I finished it 3 days later. Yeah, I don't blame you for taking so long. And it's never as good as well as the first time you did it, right? Like it's always like the first time you did it is like amazing, perfect, and then if you lose it and you have to start over, it's never the same. Never the same. Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit! Thank you. I gotta fix up the tits. I want to have like the bits being thrown be like an actual like decent thing, you know? I'll fix it up. But thank you. What was that for? Gotta love some Stardew Valley music. I'm just very briefly looking for. I don't have anyone that I'm following really streaming at the moment that's doing like decent stuff that I would be interested in watching. So I'm just looking to raid like a smaller person. Like to support the streams. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. Like, I'm always like, I hope I'm like showing my appreciation enough. Like, I don't want to seem ungrateful or anything. I very much appreciate, like, even just you being here is great and I appreciate it. Thank you. And everyone else who is like lurking and doing whatever, doing your own thing. Thank you for being here. But that is all I have in me for tonight. I'm gonna go sleep this headache off. And I'm also gonna really skip this music. It's Final Fantasy, which is great, but it always gets copy striked as well, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, I am gonna raid someone. They've got a very pink aesthetic, like me, and they're doing some VTuber designing. Um, yeah, I was gonna send you over there. I'm sorry. The next time I will be streaming. Oh, that's my chair. I'm sorry. The next time I'll be streaming will probably be Friday night. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. And yeah, you enjoy the rest of your day as well with whatever you choose to do. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna slash raid. Hello? Why didn't that work? Huh? I have no idea. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, you see it. Like, how did that type as a slash when a slash is a command? But whatever. Anyway, thanks for being here. I'm gonna send the raid now because I want to go to sleep. I'll see you on Friday, maybe, when I'll next be streaming, and it will be either Stardew Valley or art. I haven't decided. I don't know. I think I was supposed to play Stardew Valley today and I forgot. Oops. But goodbye, everyone. Thanks so much. I'll see you later. I don't have an ending screen, so bye.